Hey, can you guys see me okay?
Hey, welcome back to my channel. I have so much mail here, it is crazy. Um, I was gonna make this into 2 videos, but that's what I said last time, and this is technically part 2. I didn't want to make a third part because people are waiting for my feedback. I feel like I bought this in June. There's too much here, so I think we're just gonna get started. Um, I have been going to a lot of local card shops. This is kind of what all this is. And then all of this stuff is from eBay and, other online auctions. Actually, it's just eBay. I only do eBay. If this ends up getting too crazy, I will cut the video and make 2 separate ones. I, don't want to run it way too long and kind of keep the interest up. So I'm going to split this in half right now. The local card shop stuff, but let's without further ado, let's get started. Um, so I've been doing a lot of just binder filling. Going to local card shops and going through their binders. So this is, I think, the last Crown Zenith energy I needed. So that's kind of cool to get. This is a cool Japanese secret rare from, I think, 2019. So yeah, had to get that for that price. Here's a really cool Beedrill artwork. I've always really liked Beedrill. It's done, really cool artworks, like the Koga's Beedrill I love. And there's another Beedrill in this pile. This is a cool one. It has a nice swirl on it. And, all these cards I make sure, I forgot what the swirl is. Right over here. I always make sure I get, the best quality when I'm looking through all these things. Let me turn up there we go. So nothing too crazy, but this next card is actually really awesome. So it's the full art Gardevoir, and I know some of you guys like seeing the price tags. So, but just for quality purposes, I will show you some of the decent cards I picked up. I mean, some that, I love that texture. It looks so good. But here's the back. I mean, very minty. So, these are some of the cards I'm thinking of grading, honestly. The centering on the front looks really good, and I like this Ryu Oeda artwork. He always does. He has some really cool Mewtwo's. He has the full art Mewtwo's from X and Y, and he does some really cool Rayquaza artworks as well. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name, totally right, but I really do appreciate his artwork. Kind of like my homie Mitsudo. So I love this the background of that Crobat, but who knows? I might make this 2 videos. I like talking about the artworks and things like that. This is really cool. There's 2 swirls in this one, here and here, and again, like, I really wish like the quality. There we go, some shine, but again, these cards are pretty minty. I was surprised to see them in a binder. There's a couple of them I'm pretty excited about. I'll skip right to it because I just saw it. So this one has a crazy hollow bleed, and it's, it is so minty looking. I forgot what this card is actually called, but Rocket's Command maybe. I do remember it though. But such a cool card. This is a cool full art from 2017. Again with the prices. Oh, and that last Rocket one was $9. It almost looks like a 5, but it was 9. So this is these next 2 cards are pretty big hitters. Spent a pretty penny on them, but I'll show you the quality. So I saw this in the case next to a Zekrom, I believe, the full art, and the Zekrom was like $60, and this card was only 20. Let's see, I'll try to get it out. 21, but I think the quality, the front edges, you can kind of see a bunch of, see right there, that's some issue right there, you know, along this side. But other than that, I mean, a little bit of whitening up at that top, but it was a pretty decent card, especially since I remember these cards being in XY collection boxes. You know, when the promo was like, I mean, they made one for Celebi, Jirachi, Manaphy, all of those, and I do remember, you know, they were kind of bouncing around a lot in that container. But I'll show you this awesome card. So obviously had to buy this guy for that giant swirl in the upper corner. So again, pretty penny for a card these days, but decent, you know, like a binder copy certainly, but I just loved that swirl. I couldn't say no. I think that you see some where is it, that corner has some whitening. So, but other than that, I mean, not bad. So I have a I got my PSA 9 1 graded with the stamp on it, and I think this is EX Legends, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Oh, it doesn't say. I don't know why I thought it said it. These are, I'll go through these pretty quick, but these are just a bunch of, you know, binder copies, old GX cards, 2019, pretty cool. All, you know, pretty perfect condition. Not sure why I bought this. I think it was just a really good price. It was I was actually pre-ordering Pokemon Evolutions or Mega Evolutions, the booster box, the, you know, with the enhanced one with the Bulbasaur promo from the local card shop, and he basically just told me to buy, like, I had a whole stack full, and he just took it all and rang it up and made me buy it. He's you know, he's a buddy of mine, but I thought that was kind of funny. I was like, okay, I'm buying these, fine. So don't really know what I ended up buying, but it was my whole stack that I pulled out of the binder, and I guess he didn't want me to put them back in the binder. So he made me buy them all. This card I'm going to show you because it's awesome. I mean, I think this was literally $1, and look how off-center and off-cut it is. I'm going to send this in for grading. You can't even see the date, and look how much of it is at the top. So it's certainly off-center. And here's the back just to show you guys how crazy off-center it is. So it's, you know, really good condition too, but yeah, you can see it's 2023, but barely legible. So pretty cool card. I always love weird miscuts and such. So some more of my favorite textured full arts. These are my favorite types of cards. As you guys might know by now, I think this is the promo. No, it's not. So just a, you know, shiny Magnezone at the full art. It's expensive. You guys can judge me on all the pricing. Anything that doesn't have a sticker was usually just $1 or $2, because he has a specific spot that's, you know, if you buy like a bunch of them, you get a discount and such. But here's a cool baby shiny. Can't say no to those. And another, this is just the Pokeball reverse holo, like the Pyroar I had. But Blood Moon Ursaluna is, you know, I really like that Pokemon. I think that's a very cool design. I usually never really like the weird names they're giving Pokemon these days, but that one does pass, you know, my critique, I guess. But these cards, I think these were awesome to find in the binder. These are all from, you know, 2015, 14, 16, all around there, kind of XY era. And sorry, that's itchy. But all of holos from, you know, around that time, and just easy binder copies. I bought this because of that artwork. This is the most ridiculous, you know, like pointless card, but that artwork is really cool. Love it. Not sure why. But reverse holo Delphox from that era, and then I think that's everything else is a normal holo, which I am happy about. This Verizian, really cool artwork. Really cool artwork. It's artillery. I mean, all of these were literally $1, so I could not say no. I like this artwork too. Some of these things, you know, I just see it and I buy it. I just like the artwork, the simplicity. And then the other things are, you know, I like my binder looking good with all old school holos. But, you know, all of these are amazing condition. Ooh, beautiful artwork. Look at that. Amistar. Wow. He's like, gosh. I mean, it's like a flooded old school town. You can see like the crosswalk and the no stop symbol, and that's like a street sign. It's so weird. Such an interesting card. I love it. Mamoswine, cool artwork as well. Interesting Meloetta. I forgot all the forms of Meloetta. Cool Gigalith. Like literally, these were all just in the row of cards. I was like back to back to back. I almost just took the entire stack and was like, okay, I'll do all of these. So I think I was just pulling out a couple of the reverse holos that I didn't really feel like spending money on. But these are going to look amazing in my binder. I can't wait to put them in. Ooh, Regigigas taking out a street sign. It's a cool one. No, which is an old school Eevee. I actually was just at the collection store today and I saw a E-Series Eevee, and I don't know what I did with it. I thought it was in my hand and I definitely left the store without buying it. I hope I didn't drop it. And so alright, these are still all my local card shop pickups. I think I have a couple more to do, and then we will get into some actual stuff you guys might be here for. So here's a cool Aegislash. I think I saw this card for kind of expensive the other day for some odd reason. Chestnut, pretty cool. Oh, Vivillon, and I did not know that this card has like 20 I know Vivillon has like 20 different, you know, variations, but the card actually has all the variations too, so I'm not really sure which one this one is. Maybe like Sierra or Desert. Go-Goat. This is a Dragalge. I didn't know if it was reverse holo. Sometimes they're hard to see. This is Haxorus reverse, Closter, and this cool Ludicolo artwork. So even more of those XY cards. I mean, you just don't find them like that. Just in stacks ready to be sold. This is a Master Ball Panseer. So these are all $2. Regieleki. So anything in the case, these hardtops were $2. Like buy, you know, 3 you get a discount, or buy 5 you get a discount. I think this is the only Radiant I was missing, and I think these are the 2 black and white ETB promos. So not that I've opened enough of those. I recently, you'll see in my later videos, but I got the Hydreigon the other day. I pulled it, and then this is the last card from my local card shop. I just love Altaria. That was a $3 card, so it's obvious. So the single sleeves are $1, the hard cases are $2, and anything priced, you know, differently is what it is. So let's go through some eBay mail. We're doing pretty well. I don't know. I got a lot of this. So let's see what this one is. If you didn't see, I mean, and I think you saw the beginning of the video, I mean, this is all mail that I have to open. So get comfy. This, when I was going through, you know, making sure there's no information in there, this card was completely out of the sleeve, and I think it's because he stacked it full of cards I don't care about, which is kind of annoying, and I don't even know if I actually paid that price. It's been, you know, and you put them all together with the card I wanted to buy, which is kind of annoying. This is from a 2017 card. I'm not interested in anything new. So, it still looks gorgeous. But, you know, I got a free ride on EX. So, but yeah, it just scares me sometimes when they're not shipped correctly. Alrighty, let's put that guy back in. I'm not really sure what I paid for that. Who knows? I mean, I don't think it was 19. It was probably an auction, and that's just, you know, a used card. So this one was a disaster to try to. I'm just gonna have to rip it because he taped the cards on the inside. Cool. Alrighty, and but right as you can see, gorgeous Rayquaza with that, you know, horizontal holographic pattern, and then on the other side, same type of deal. So, and I think these were just pretty easy to. Because I think I only bought the 4 cards from him. Aledian, Delta Species. And I got these cards so long ago. Oh, this is probably one of my oldest orders. And a really cool non-holo Gyarados. I just love that artwork. By Mizzou. Huh. But yeah. Kind of looks like Poseidon, like the, you know, what's it called? You know, like the Roman type buildings in the background. All right. This is just a card, just a card. So a full art Pidgeot. So I actually bought 2 of these because I'm looking to grade one of them because I really like this artwork, and I think this is the better. No, this is the worst one. Look how off-center it is. Like, this side is so much more gold than this side. I actually have to go look through the pictures because I find it hard that I would actually buy something like this. So I want to make sure that I got what I paid for. Simple enough. Let's put everything here. Alright, this is a giant box. I have to go through it like now because this, again, is one of my oldest orders, and it is literally an entire stack of top loaders. Just too many cards. My binder is going to be very full, and I'm going to have to do another binder video probably after this. So, I mean, this is just ridiculous. This is all a few nights of buying cards. You know, on eBay. It was like the last time I remember, like all of these are coming out. I remember telling you guys that I bought like he would post prismatic reverse holo, and then you could see the picture and you couldn't see the Master Ball or the Pokeball in the background, so it would just look like a normal card, and so you would get reverse holos for like $1 because no one would bid on them thinking they were the typical ones. But this is just the promo that you get in the Cynthia GX box. And this is not the promo you get in the Hop one. I think this is just a, you know, I guess rare. I guess they're all secret rares now. I don't know what they mean by it nowadays. All right, let me turn this around and hide it off camera. Cool, let's do a couple at a time. So, Walking Wake EX, like all these cards are literally, I put in the lowest bid possible and no one else bid for them. So, and I do not like how every one of these cards is coming out of the top. Very annoying. So, it could just be me walking around with them, but 2023, I'm not sure what set that's from. Jeez. This card's really beat up. What is this one? Aye, look at that. Kadabra E-Series. Love that artwork. Such a weird artwork. Who made that? Huh. Don't know them. I've seen that name before, but alright. This is 2019 Secret Rare. Pretty awesome. At least they're all still in the top loader. and the penny sleeve. I'm not sure why I bought this. Probably a very good deal. Does that count as a baby shiny? It's technically, no, I don't know. And this is just the normal common. I bought the reverse hollow common, and that was Power Keepers, I believe, a little while ago in one of my other videos. Alrighty, next little stackaroonie. So this is a Japanese. I cannot even remember this guy's name. Pecharon. I remember it, I just can't say it. Ooh, this is awesome. Annihilate. I love this guy in Pokemon Go. I use him, my level 50, 100% for like Giovanni battles all the time. Very good. Ammonite, cool 151 artwork. I believe I actually already have this. This was just one of those very low bids and won. Miraidon EX, full art, texture, love them. Awakening Drum, just finishing all my ridiculous A specs things I don't have, you know. And they reprint them, so it's not like I'm ever gonna get them. This is a Master Ball. Iron Boulder. So this is what I mean. They would just put a picture like that where you can barely even tell, and you could only really actually tell if you're holding the card and moving it around. So a lot of people missed out on these, and I didn't miss out. This is just a normal Pokeball. Reverse Hollow. Rotom Fan, and this is a normal Dreepy, which I think I already have, or I have it in Japanese. So I always double buy. I thought I was done with it because of the app I use, but I still do it. Hey, and this is actually funny. I think I stopped myself from buying this card the other day for $1 at a card shop, and I have it, so good thing. So this is a good example of me, perfect example of me. Jeez, man, they can't keep these in the sleeves. I'm very annoyed. Perfect example of me spending $1 on a useless hollow because I thought this was a Pokeball or a Master Ball reverse hollow. So as you can tell, some of them you win and some of them you lose just because of how they posted it online. So, you know, they would post both of these looking like, you know, like that, or you know what I mean, like that, and you couldn't tell. So you win some, you lose some. I'll actually put that off to the side. Geez, I think I've stopped myself buying a few you know, what's it called? Duplicates recently. But this is an awesome card. Team Magma's Torkoal. Look at that. That reverse hollow is mean. Here's a Ultra Beast shiny. Celesteela. Creepy Snorlax. I know this is from Detective Pikachu. Funny movie. Love it. And these two, oops, sorry. Is that a rare? That's what caught me off guard so fast. The rare Farfetch'd reverse hollow and a Staryu reverse hollow from XY. So, alright, that stack's done. Switch. Wait, no, keep going. We're good. Alrighty, sorry everyone. Keep going. This is just a normal reverse Pokeball. Where's that sweet spot? It's this way, there you go. So, not the Master Ball. And, oh, this is a beautiful card. Huh, okay. Well, these are two beautiful cards. Apparently I double bought them and I don't know why. Again, probably just threw up $1 and ended up winning them, or it was a mistake, but who knows, I have two. That's what happens. I genuinely don't know sometimes what happens at night when I bid for things. I waste a lot of money. I guess that's what happens, because I already have this card and I double bought it. I don't have you, Shiinotic. That's cool. Nice full art. No. Illustration, special illustration, sorry. Flapple. Appleton's better. I said it. This is a Master Ball Duskull. So this would be a, one of the wins. Probably only $1 spent. And Dunsparce, another Master Ball. Probably only $1 spent as well. Because, they would show it like, like I said, you couldn't tell. Whew. Are you guys getting tired yet? I am. And I think I'm going to make this into 2 videos. Maybe. Yeah. We're kicking. I can make it 2 videos. We're kicking. It's 25 minutes into this one. But look at this rare. This is from 2017. These are going up in price, these Secret Energies. I love them. This is a binder copy. A little bit of whitening on that bottom corner. Oh yeah, and that it was off center as heck. Dragonite. Just one of those very cheap V cards. And this is probably what I was trying to buy last time. This is just a normal Pokeball. So, and an Espeon Pokeball. So I pulled the Umbreon Pokeball like a little while ago. So I think I'm going to try to do a whole page of the Prismatic evolutions, because I'm getting pretty good on it now. I think I obviously have 4 of them right here, so I'm getting there. This was an awesome card. I love these reverse hollows. This is a Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and I like these like burnt, tanned out edges. Man, I'm definitely gonna have to make this into 2 videos. My throat is I'm losing my voice almost. So Master Ball, Miltank, and an Umbreon double rare. Yeah, a rare. Alrighty. We went through all these. We went through all that. So, I'm gonna do. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do one more and we'll call it even. So let's see. Oh, this is a really cool card. We'll end it on a banger. Look how crazy this off-center card is. So you can already tell. Look at that top. It's nuts. And I'll flip it around, and like I said, it's that Pidgeot. So a 9 miscut. Certainly miscut. That is the craziest. So I really like that. And when I saw that on eBay, I had to just scoop it really quick. Alright, I think I'm calling it right there, and yeah, I still have a bunch of stuff to go through, and I'll probably just end up making another video, right after this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Stick around for the next video. It'll, be out pretty soon. But I hope you guys have been having a great week, and, happy hunting. I think the Destined Rivals tins come out today, the Nidoking, Mewtwo, and Persian tins. So good luck getting those if you guys are trying. But anyway, thank you for visiting my channel again, and take care. See you guys.